Relationships are precious and complicated at the same time. There are so many things that can either make or break a relationship. Sometimes we don't even know what we are doing wrong, but no matter how hard we try, our relationships still fall apart. Psychologists have been studying intimate relationships for decades and have found some common behaviors that are related to the demise of relationships. Keep watching to find out what these behaviors are. Number 1. You take your partner for granted. Have you ever thought about how much you take your partner for granted? Maybe you assume they will always be there for you, or maybe you assume they just read your mind. Stop for a second and think about it. How do you treat your partner? Do you express your appreciation for them? Do you let them know how much you care about them? Do you show them how grateful you are to have them in your life? Taking your partner for granted is one of the worst things you could ever do. It is the easiest way to kill any relationship. You might not even realize that you are taking your partner for granted, but they will notice. They will notice that you don't appreciate them, that you don't care about them, and they will feel unloved and unwanted. This is the fastest way to destroy a relationship. Your partner will eventually get tired of feeling unappreciated and will move on. Don't take your partner for granted. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Tell them how much you love them. Show them how grateful you are to have them in your life. If you do this, your relationship will last forever. According to a study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, people who express more gratitude in their relationships report higher relationship satisfaction and are more likely to stay together in the long run. So remember, express your gratitude to your partner. Let them know how much you appreciate them. It will make all the difference. No. 2. You criticize each other. Many people believe that criticism is a good thing. They believe that criticism helps us improve and become better people. While it is true that criticism can be helpful sometimes, most of the time it is harmful. Criticism can make us feel bad about ourselves. It can make us feel like we are not good enough. And when we feel bad about ourselves, we are less likely to be good partners. In a relationship, it is important to be honest with each other. But honesty should not come from a place of criticism. Honesty should come from a place of love and respect. If you want to be honest with your partner, there is a right way and a wrong way to do it. The wrong way is to criticize them. The right way is to have an open and honest conversation with them. When you criticize your partner, you are attacking their character. You are making them feel like they are not good enough. When you have an open and honest conversation with them, you are simply telling them what is on your mind. You are not attacking them personally. A study published in the journal Personal Relationships found that criticism is one of the most common reasons for relationship dissatisfaction. People who constantly criticize their partners are more likely to report feeling unhappy in their relationships. Moreover, when you criticize your partner, they are less likely to listen to what you have to say. They will be too busy defending themselves to actually listen to you. This is why it is important to be careful with your words. Choose them wisely. Think about how your words will make your partner feel. If you want to be honest with your partner, then do it in a respectful and loving way. Don't criticize them. Instead, have an open and honest conversation with them. Number 3. You don't know how to fight right. Arguing in a relationship is inevitable. Disagreements are bound to happen, but how you argue still matters a lot. The way you fight can either make or break a relationship. According to psychologist John Gottman, there are 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which are the 4 behaviors that predict the end of a relationship. These behaviors are being overly critical, being overly negative, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Being overly critical means constantly finding fault with everything your partner does. Being overly negative means focusing on the bad and ignoring the good. Defensiveness is when you cannot admit that you are wrong. And stonewalling is when you shut down and withdraw from your partner. All 4 of these behaviors are destructive and can ruin a relationship. According to another study published in the journal Personal Relationships, couples who use negative behaviors such as criticism, Contempt and defensiveness during arguments are more likely to break up. On the other hand, couples who can fight right, who can argue in a healthy and constructive way, are more likely to stay together. So, how do you fight right? First, focus on the issue at hand. Don't bring up past arguments or make personal attacks. Second, use I statements instead of you statements. I statements help you take responsibility for your own feelings and actions. You statements, on the other hand, can make your partner feel blamed and attacked. Third, be willing to compromise. Nobody is perfect, so be willing to give in on some things. Fourth, take a break if things get too heated. Sometimes it is better to take a break and cool off rather than continuing to argue. Finally, focus on the positive. Remember the good times and focus on the love you share. And number 4, you're not on the same page. Imagine this scenario. You and your partner have been trying to get pregnant for months now, but no luck. You're starting to get frustrated and you want to give up, but your partner still wants to try. You both want different things and you're not on the same page. This scenario illustrates the importance of being on the same page in a relationship. If you and your partner want different things, it will eventually cause problems. It is important to be honest with yourself and your partner about what you want. If you don't want to continue trying to get pregnant, then tell your partner. If your partner doesn't want to give up, then listen to their reasons and try to understand their perspective. It is also important to be respectful of your partner's wishes. If they want to give up, then don't pressure them to continue trying. If they want to continue trying, then don't pressure them to give up. Ultimately, the decision should be up to both of you. You should both feel comfortable with whatever you decide. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that couples who are not on the same page about important issues such as children, finances, and housing are more likely to break up. Not being on the same page can create a lot of stress and tension in a relationship. It can lead to arguments and resentment. However, if you are willing to communicate openly and honestly with your partner, you can work through these issues and come out even stronger as a couple. Here are some tips to help you get on the same page with your partner. Communicate openly and honestly with each other. Be respectful of each other's wishes. Be willing to compromise. Focus on the positive. Remember the good times and focus on the love you share. In conclusion, there are many things that can kill a relationship. Taking your partner for granted, criticizing them, arguing the wrong way, and not being on the same page are just a few of them. But the good news is that you can avoid these behaviors and save your relationship. If you are willing to put in the work, your relationship can be one of the most rewarding and fulfilling parts of your life. It is important to remember that every relationship is unique, and what works for one couple may not work for another. However, the tips mentioned in this article can help you avoid the most common relationship killers. So try to keep these tips in mind and see if it helps improve your relationship. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends. We would really appreciate it if you could leave a comment below with your thoughts or experiences. We look forward to hearing from you. Take care and see you in our next video.